fields have sown. Breathing slow, counting rooms of indigo. Every footprint, velvet bright, draws a line across the night. Windows whisper, meters glow. This is how the moments grow. Lift the hush, let colors blend. Turn the corner, let it mend. Aurora leisure, light the page. Gold and silver, age to age. Write the sky in quiet fire. All we measure, all we wire. Aurora ledger, hold and see. Every second setting free. Gather sparks from far and near. Sign the daylight into heat. Carry me Glass cathedral, neon rain, gentle suns release the pain. Tiny beacons one by one, braid a ribbon to the sun. Hands together, steady feet, echo hearts in muted beat. Every breath a softer climb, folding silence into time. Open palms at starlight land, count the waves from strand to strand. Shimmer pads and distant chimes. Keep the tally, keep the times. Aurora ledger, light the page. Gold and silver, age to age. Write the stack, quiet fire. All we measure, all we wire. Aurora ledger, carefully. Aurora ledger, velvet hallway, velvet light, stunning heavy, velvet light, counting heartbeats, counting red lights, stunning heartbeat, counting red lights. Velvet hallway, elevator light, slow confessions, pour at night, counting heartbeat, soft and white. Numbers dancing side by side, steam on glass and violet rain. Little truths that ease the pain. Every step a gentle key, unlocking more of you and me. Let the low end hold the room, bloom by bloom by bloom. Midnight smooth, breathe it in. Golden totals on the skin. Write the moment on the wall. Catch the echo, hear it call. Midnight smooth, deep and slow. Every measure, learning glow. Hold the line and let it be. Turn the night to melody. Stutter her reef, da-da-da-da. Stutter her reef, da-da-da-da. Stutter her reef, da-da-da-da. Candle shadow. share. Polaroids and window blues, all the signs we get to choose. Let the city hush its tone. We can make the light our home. Find the sun behind the sight. Add the faith that lifts us high. Midnight smooth, breathe it in. Golden totals on the skin. Write the moment on the wall. Catch the echo, hear it call. Midnight smooth, deep and slow. Every measure, learning glow. Hold the line and let it be. Turn the night to melody. Hush, whatever came.
Violet engines under rain, glassy streets forget the pain. Every number fogs and glows, learning where the river goes. Guitar halos, clouds of noise, quiet thunder, fearless poise. Breath by breath we chart the night, building ladders into light. Turn the dial and let it bloom. Fill the shadows, clear the room. Glass coming slow and wide, leave a trail across the tide. Count the sparks and let them stay. Hold the sky and drift away. Glass coming soft and true. Every step belongs to you. Write the totals in the air. Make the silence bright and shoelace constellations tied, window ghosts are waving by. Billboard angels, silver breath, promises that outpace death. Hums of engines, amber glass, minutes bloom and minutes pass. We don't hurry, we don't hide. Wave by wave we learn to ride. Hold this street like something new. Let the city sing you through. Count to 10 and start again. You are here, you always were. Grass coming slow and wide, leave a trail across the tide. Count the sparks and let them stay. Hold the sky and drift away. Grass coming soft and true. Every step belongs to you. Write the totals in the air. Make the silence bright and fair. like the rhythm with your feet. Every number, every breath wakes the city from its rest. Voices gather, doors unfold, counting mercies, counting gold. Hand in hand we cross the mile, stack the hope and add a smile. Take a step, then one more, feel the floor become a door. Thousand steps, hallelujah, lift the ceiling, let it through you, write the total, sing it true. Every step is born a thousand steps, rise together, storm to calm and storm to feather, beat to beat and row by row. We are how the rivers flow. Choir, open hands, warm embraces, marching bands. Every fearless little yes turns the lesson to the blessed. Turn around and testify. See the ledger touch the sky. Hold the count and let it stay. Make a dawn out of the day. One more, one more. What do we raise? Love and score. Hallelujah. Lift the ceiling. Let it through ya. Write the total. Sing it true. Every step is born a thousand steps. Rise together. Storm to calm and storm to feather. Beat to beat and row by row. We are how the rivers flow. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, Switches flicking, rails ignite. Copper numbers kiss the night.
Hello, everybody. I am going live. I'm back today with some more stitching. So I'm just going to do, I don't know how long of stitching, and then I might switch to a game. I don't know. Oh, I did update it. Okay, cool. I was like, shoot, I forgot to update my things, but I did update up there. You can see my current book. I just started Iron Flame, and recently finished Cinder. And then over here, audiobook, I'm still working on Paladin's Grace. And then the other one I finished, The Last Gifts of the Universe. So I did go back and fix those yesterday. Also, I added closed captioning. So if you, I believe it is on the bottom right corner on, here, where are we at? On, down in this corner, I know on PC, there's a little CC box, so if you want to turn on the closed captioning, that's where you would be able to do that. They should be enabled. Actually, I can check, I think on my side, let's see. It is showing up. So yeah, you should be able to turn those on, and you can have some closed captioning going on in case you want to mute and work on something else, or you just want to have it up in the background without the sound, all that good stuff, because I do appreciate people who hang out, lurk, even if you're, can't listen in. So anyways, let's get started. I did do a little bit more work on this yesterday, as you can see. If I can move my threads. Oh, it's cut. I was like, where is it attached? So I did finish up this little, the bluish color around in this area. And then it's going to jump down to here, in this area. So that's why I went ahead and trimmed it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. I may actually have to pop a second and turn on my fan. It's a little bit warm in my office. I don't think it was as warm yesterday because it was raining. But today it is not. Well, it says it's coming in like 3 hours. Alright, it's just a notch down. My mouse. There we go. All the tweaking and adjusting, as you know. Alright. Go here. So, how's everybody's weeks going so far? What's your weekend looking like? Ours should be pretty good. I think tomorrow night I'm taking my son to, he's very excited, a ninja ice cream party at karate. And they're going to be doing the sword technique that will be for the next rotation weapon. They're currently doing the kamas, and he's enjoying that. He's looking forward to sword. And then Saturday we're going to our friend's house over in the Melbourne, Florida area and playing D&D for the day. The kid will not be coming with us though. He is actually going to be hanging out at my mom's house. Him and the dog will drop at my mom's place for the day. So he gets time with grandma, and we get some adult friend time to hang out and play D&D. We are currently working through the Vecna campaign. We're level, geez, I had to think about that, 17? Yeah, we're level 17 now. I am playing a Harengon Phantom Rogue. So I'm a little bunny person rogue, and I really, really like death. Fae background, so I hear voices all the time. I'm a weird little klepto. It's fun. She's fun. Her name's Nell. Yeah. Basically a little chaos goblin for the group. So that's pretty much what we're doing. We're just hanging out, and I think Sunday might actually be a free day for us. We don't have anything scheduled on Sunday, if I recall. It's kind of hard to remember. I never know what's going on in the week. Let me see real quick, actually. It is not totally free. My husband is going to a bachelor party. So I will be in the afternoon, evening. So I will be on the child duty while he enjoys some guy time. Which reminds me, I need to tell him he needs to do some stuff for that. But yeah, otherwise, normal, gotta knock out some laundry, maybe run a few errands. Nothing too crazy. How about you guys? What do you have going on this weekend? Anything fun? Will you be streaming? Will you be crafting? Let me know in the chat. I'm currently up to, I just hit 50% on this as of last night. So halfway through. Oh, I didn't even check the goals for the day. How many I gotta get through. And I've been trying to think what I want to do, since I'm kind of rebooting my channel a little bit, for like as I get followers, as I get if I ever get subscribers or anything like that, like what do I want to do for that? I've been trying to figure that out and mulling it over, what my options are. But if you have any suggestions, recommendation, requests, throw them in the chat. As far as like what do you like to see for streamers to do to like celebrate their subscriptions and followers? We'll see what we can maybe put together. I used to have, I don't even know if I still have them, but I used to have little dragons that I would write the name of the subscriber on the dragon, and it would be part of like the little crew. But I don't think I have those dragons anymore. I think they got moved to the child's toys, and then eventually when we did one of our toy purges, they might have gotten taken out. And I saw a thing the other day where somebody did like almost like little mini sprints. They used like a pomo timer to do like 25 minutes of stitching, and then they did 5 minutes or 7 minutes of break. And I was like, that seems kind of nice. Maybe I'll try that on a future stream. For now, I'll just stream till I need a break, and then I will take a break. It's currently about 1:15, so I will. My absolute stop end time is like 4:30, but I will likely stop a little bit before that, maybe like 4-ish. Oh, let me check the how many I should be doing. Let's see. So according to my other app, which I clicked the wrong one. I need to do 123 stitches today to keep on my target of, what's the date I set for the target? Now I remember. July 2nd. So if I do at least 123 stitches today, I should be able to still hit July 2nd, which isn't that many stitches, to be fair. I've already done 12. So many. I do tend to do a lot more off stream than when I'm on stream, just because I'm like a little bit more, focused in. I'll put on like an audiobook or maybe another Twitch streamer or, true crime documentary or whatever, and have that just sort of play in the background while I stitch along. But it's good still to hang out with folks, try to be a semblance of social when you're in between stuff. Come on, there we are. So and I was thinking if I do switch to play a video game, trying to figure out what video game I might play. And I wasn't sure which one I would do. I've been playing a lot of Car Mechanic Simulator just because it's like pretty chill, and I think I'm almost done. I dropped the engines in 2 of the cars I was working on last night, but I basically am trying to like clear out my garage and my parking so that I can just focus on knocking out some of the actual like main missions. I'm kind of at the point where I'm just sort of oh, a stretch. Oh, Xavier, how are you? It's been a hot minute. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me finish this, at least these 2, so I don't lose count. Alright, it goes 1 past. Alright, I will stretch. Everybody who's in the stream, take a minute and stretch. Put your arms over your head, reach to the sky. Get a nice bit of stretching going. Do a little bit of twisting. I'm Good. Yeah, it's been a couple years, I think, since I've streamed. I started back this week. I've just been really busy, between, missed you guys too. I did miss streaming. But I've been busy with, like, the kid who's 5 now, and I do karate a couple nights a week, and then, I was working full time and just sort of trying to figure out scheduling and everything. But I did get laid off in September last year, and I've been looking for work and trying some different things, trying to figure out what do I want to do, where do I want to go back to work. I've been aiming to get back into the normal work thing, but that has been slow going, with, applying for jobs and all that good stuff. So I was like, well, I'm kind of at a nice lull. Maybe I'll start streaming again and see if that takes off. Cool. If not, cool. It's something to do to fill my time at least during the days, and I'm kind of cross-stitching anyway, so might as well stream and make it a little bit semi-social. But yeah, what's new with you? How's everything going? What's life looking like these days? And thanks for the redemption. I appreciate it. I bet. I believe it. What are the highlights? Let's start with the highlights. Like, new job, any moves, any major life events like marry, divorce, things of that nature. Yeah, I get it. It's been a few years, so probably about 2. I would think about 2 years since I streamed. I'd have to look back at my videos up on YouTube to see, because they don't even, it's not even on here anymore on Twitch. The backlog or anything. Okay. Nice. Congrats. Hopefully it comes soon. Moving is exciting, stressful, but good. Oh, for a second I was like, did the music just stop? It did not. There's a stop in it, a pause. Nice. So you're still doing all that. That's cool. Yeah, what kind of project are you working on currently? Is it another animation, another drama, audio drama? Oh. Yeah, and moves disrupt a lot of stuff. I get it.
Heartbeat under glass, numbers drifting slowly mass. Fiber rivers, copal seam, low and maps the hidden stream.
Yeah, I think going forward, I'm going to try to stream a couple days a week. Primarily Monday through Thursday for the time being, just because nobody else is home, so I'm not disrupting my husband, who's going to be, he works from home on Fridays. The kids at school, and then on Fridays, because my husband's home with the price of gas and everything, I can actually take his car. He has an electric car, so I can take that on Friday and save on gas if I want to, go places and do stuff. So trying to adjust my schedule to do kind of rely a little bit more on that. Oh, that's cool. Now, how does that work? Do you have to get like permissions or anything from the game developers, or are you working with them for that? Oh, cool. I've been so out of the social media loop. I don't even go on X, Twitter, whatever anymore. Pretty much at all. I do have a Blue Sky account that I've posted on a couple of times. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't do the one. That's okay. Sorry, brain switching around. And then an unpaid project. Got it. Yeah. And then I use Facebook just pretty much to follow a couple of artists, as well as to the Facebook Messenger. So I don't even go on there really that much. Just okay, got it. Yeah. That's cool. So what would be your top 2 games that you're considering or looking at, if you don't mind my asking? I do. I have it's probably Jade Vala on there as well. I would have to check if there's any numbers or anything, but I think it's just Jade Vala on there. I went on it 2 weeks ago and posted a thing, but I don't go on there regularly. I need to get better about it if I want to actually use it. A friend of a friend invited me forever ago. Let me see. How do I get to it? How do I? Blue Sky, there. Oh, I get it. Yeah, so it's the jadevala.bsky.social. So, I do have it. I went on it. When was this? Oh, it was a month ago? No. It might have been a month ago. Not a week ago. I don't know. Like I said, I'm really bad. I need to start using it more just to promote stuff. I just got so burnt out on Twitter and Nexomon, Bomb Rush, Cyberfunk, and Perfect Dark. Ooh, I don't actually know. I feel like I've heard of those, but I don't know them. Here, let me open it back up. Oh, I closed it, of course. Blue Sky. I have it open, so, and I don't know what my notification settings are, but I don't know, they're weird. Okay, yeah, I'm I feel like I've heard of at least Bomb Rush and the Perfect Dark one, but have not played any of the 3, so. So now would these be like, you were saying they would be fan-made projects? Would these be audio dramas based in like those universes? Or would they be more like videos using gameplay stuff? Oh, you found me? Cool. Let me see. Yeah, you'll see I have very little activity. See, I've been active for about 38 minutes going. So probably go maybe another like 10 minutes or so and then take a little break. Okay, nice. That's fun. Maybe on my little break I'm about to take, I'll post on Blue Sky. My brain was like on the thing we were just talking about, Blue Sky. Yeah, I've had it for a while. Like I said, like a friend of a friend invited me. So, but I haven't poked around on it that much. Yeah, I'd be down to do some voice acting again. Definitely. That was fun. I've got a lot more currently, because I'm still looking for a job. I've got a lot more free time like during the days. So, like my evenings are pretty crazy because we have like Tuesdays I'm playing in a game of Mothership. We've got a group. It's not streamed or anything, but we have a group of us that play on Tuesdays. Typically we play Mothership, but sometimes we swap around. And then Thursdays I take my son to karate, though this week is like a little bit crazy. We were traveling and stuff last week, so he's a little bit behind on his like karate classes. So I've been he went on Tuesday with Dad, and then I took him yesterday. I'm taking him again today. Tomorrow he has a ninja ice cream party at karate, so I'll be taking him again. You know, busy. So that's my evenings, but during the day it's like, well, I run some errands, I do some chores, do some streaming now, apply to some jobs. And then Fridays, because my husband will be home and I don't want to be like too loud like streaming or anything, I will probably not stream on Fridays, but I'll be doing more like working on like some of the writing I've been doing to publish up on DriveThruRPG, and maybe work on my social media stuff for this, things like that. 2, 3, 4. I will go, I don't know if you can see, but I'm like finishing this little section right here. It's green when I move it, and then I'll take a break probably. Take a little. Yeah, no worries. Well, and it might change at any moment if I actually ever get a job, but week to week is like typically pretty free during the days, other than if I have appointments or whatever, because I still go to various, like doctor appointments, or like this week I had dentist appointments and stuff. So those are the only like outliers, is the weeks I have appointments. Otherwise, I'm just trying to not lose my sanity, not spend a bunch of money. Okay, I'll make sure I have it. I don't know if I have that one. I'll check it on when I take a break in a few minutes. I basically have to go, down to here. So once I get down to there, I'll check it. But yeah, this is I've been working on these. It's a series of different cross-stitch things to give to my friends around Christmas for our D&D group. It's the ones I'm playing the Vecna campaign with that we're playing this weekend, actually. So there are 9 players and the GM. I feel like that's wrong. 10 players and the GM. No, 9 players and the GM. So we've got 2 bards, an artificer. This one is actually a cleric, sorcerer, wizard. I'm playing a rogue. We have a ranger, a warlock, and a barbarian. Oh, and I'm missing somebody because there's 9 players. Who am I missing? Paladin. And a paladin. So we've got a nice spread of people. It's a big group, but we don't all always show up every session, which is kind of nice because it's the way it's structured. We can kind of pop in and out. So like I've missed a few sessions. I think collectively we've all missed a couple sessions here or there. But we're level 17 now, and I think we're nearing the probably around the 80% complete mark of the campaign. It's the Vecna, Eye of Vecna, Hand of Vecna, one of those Vecna campaigns. So we're finishing that not too long from now. We only meet once a month, but it's an all day thing. So yep, but that's coming up this weekend. So I've been working on these. This is the 4th one that I'm working on. I've completed one of the bards, the artificer, and the barbarian. I still gotta do the other bard. And if you do !project, that'll show the link for all the patterns that I'm working on. I have changed a lot of the colors though, because I'm making them a little bit more customized for the characters they represent. But you can at least see the full set of them. And I'm doing 9 total, so it'll be all the players plus 1 for the GM. Alright, I got these 2 and then 2 more stitches, and I'm going to take a little break. Do a little stretch, all that good stuff. I got to turn on my fan because it's getting warm in here. Thanks! Yeah, I'm really happy with how the ones have come out. I'll grab the other ones really quick and show. Let's see, so we got this is the cleric one. Okay. And then the next one will be here. Where are my other ones? So here's the other ones I've completed, which is the Barbarian. So this one, I don't think I changed any of the colors on. So that's the original pattern as is. I might have tweaked a little bit of the reds or something. But I felt that one kind of fit the guy. This one, I definitely changed a lot of the colors because it's an artificer. I think I had a lot of more of these like browns and golds. But I changed the colors because he is basically Iron Man. So it's an Iron Man color scheme. And then this bard I changed a bunch because he is playing a Ms. Gloom. He's playing a Dampier. So it's like a vampire thing. And he's kind of a very very much he's the HR of our group. So yeah. You caught me, Miss Gloom, right as I'm about to step away for just a couple minutes. I need to take a little break. I have been live for, well, technically about 30 minutes because I did 15 minutes, starting soon. Ooh, good luck. I know she's gonna stomp it. She's good. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a little break. Xavier, I will add you on Discord, and then take a quick little breaky break, but I will be right back if I can find my screens, how to change.
Three, two, one. Burn the numbers in the sun. Hush the kick, the claps remain. Then the drop returns like rain. Neon sandstorm roll and rise. Neon flies and paint the skies. Cut the pace and draw the mark. Turn the daylight into spark. Neon sandstorm left to right. Suspects turning out to right. Terminate, don't make it loud. Move the street, move the crowd.
Quiet valleys, amber hush. Morning gathers in a rush. Hills like harbors hold the light, counting courage into sight. Steps of bronze on roads of blue. Every promise coming true. Banners waking on the lawn. Write the number, break of dawn. Hear the wind and let it guide. Open gates and step inside. Banner of dawn, raise it high. Thread of gold across the sky. Beat of drums and heel of song. We are many, fierce and strong. Banner of dawn, wide and clear. Mark the totals, draw them near. Stone to star and sea to tree. All our songs in harmony. Trumpets carry fields of flame. Echo hope in every name. Strings like rivers swell and rise. Tilts the world to brighter skies. fifth dimension, beating drums. Low and wide, time bends slow. Then the afterburners go. Neon rivalry, make it shine. We redraw the finish steel and thunder drums away. Crowds assemble, banners shake. Every marker tall and true writes the path we're running through. Hear the brass begin to rise. Stormlight in our eyes. Turn the meters into gold. Steps like hammers, steady bright, echoed in the city night. Stone by stone, the tower grows higher than the thunder knows. Silent threat that strike the floor. Open wide, the winners go. Crown of numbers, let it soar.
Alrighty. Sorry, it took an extra minute or two. I forgot I hadn't cleaned out this like foot spa thing yesterday. So I went ahead and did that real quick. So that's why I took another extra minute or two to kind of give that a quick hose down and squirt some cleaner in it. My brother a couple years ago got me it's like one of those little foot things that you put your feet in and you put warm water in and a little bit of like essential oils and it bubbles and stuff. So I used it the other day and forgot to clean it. But thanks. Yeah. I saw you sent me something. I'll catch up with the messages after. I'm gonna go ahead and stitch for another little block, and then I'm about almost halfway to my goal for the day of the number of stitches. So we'll see when I'm done if I hit the 123 mark, if I want to switch to a game or keep going. I figure we'll go till we get to about 123 stitches. And then see what we're feeling. Yep, I went and did some stretches. I turned on my fans because it's warm in my office. Oh, got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check them out. And then hose that thing down real quick. So I was like, hurry. Come on. Yeah, and I posted to Blue Sky real quick, so got it all. Oh, I went one too many, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I did. I went one too many. Yay! Welcome back, Miss Gloom. Yeah, I'm doing a longer stream today because I have nothing scheduled today. Oh my goodness, I'm struggling. There we go. Oh, awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was weird because when I pulled it up, it didn't show that you had like followed me to do a follow back. But then when I went to like your profile, it said follow back. So I gotta check what my notifications are doing. It looks like everything's turned on. So I don't know what the heck is happening, why I'm not getting any notifications. Which would also be why I haven't had any activity in like forever. Because I didn't know people were interacting with my stuff or following me. But nice. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking a little while ago that you like trying to figure out how to do like scheduling in advance. Because there are some things that I would like to schedule in advance to post on. But I didn't have much luck getting far down that rabbit hole yet. I say yet because I'm sure I can if I was doing it on my phone while I was waiting for like a curbside pickup order or something. I was like, all right, I'll have to do this when I get back to like my computer. And then forgot. As I do. Come here, you. I'm glad you're getting your... I'm assuming you mean your notifications, but yeah. I don't know what's going on with mine. So I'll have to see what got turned off where. Lots of dust on this one for some reason. Four. Bunch of fours now. Yeah, of course. Now if I can remember to actually check it with any regularity is a whole nother question. Three. Oh. I might have to go see what the dog is doing. She's making noise. And that usually means she's getting into trouble. 1 second. Let me just peek out if I can see what she's getting into. Okay, she just has her bone. I just peeked at her and she's down on the stairs with her bone. We've had some incidents. Like 2 weeks ago, my son got his brand new $60 gloves for karate. Brought them up, showed them to me, was so excited, so proud of them. Put them downstairs. Now here's where we don't know if he either didn't put them back in his bag all the way. He put them in the bag but left the bag open, or he put them in the bag and then the bag fell over and they fell out. Not sure. Either way, she had access to them and she chewed on one. He literally had the gloves like 2 hours, and she ate one. So it's like, man, buddy, she is a menace. But currently she just has her bone, so she is not in trouble at the moment. Miss Gloom, if you're still here and listening, I checked them today. The closed captions are enabled, and they should be working. So, in the bottom right, if you're on mobile, if you're on PC, the bottom right, there's like a little CC icon. If you kind of hover over the screen next to the full screen and the settings buttons, if you click that, they start showing up. I checked them too, so you now have the closed caption as well. Of course, they used to have, Twitch used to have like a sort of what do you call it? Built-in, I guess, native sort of closed captioning that you could enable, but it wasn't very good. And when I was looking, it looks like they still kind of have it, but it, like I said, it's not very good. This one is actually, it goes directly from my mic. It's a source that is, like, from my mic, it creates these captions. So it should be more accurate. But that's also why you don't get all the music coming up as closed captions, because that would be weird. Whereas I think that was one of the things I was saying, is that the native Twitch one just takes everything in the stream and makes closed captions. So you would get like the music and me. If I was reading things correctly, of course. And then I was looking at a plugin thing that I might set up that somebody else had on their stream that I thought was kind of fun, called Tangia Dungeon? Tangia Dungeon, I think it was called. It takes a little bit of setup, so I'd have to like research into it and stuff. But you basically, little dungeons would like pop up on the screen, and then you do like / join, and then you get like a little character that like pops in, and you guys go into little dungeons, and you know, you get, it's very random from there, but you get like loot and you get ranks and stuff. And I was like, that's pretty cool. So I might look into getting that installed and set up. When I did the initial setup last night, I was tired. It was already like 11 o'clock. Like, not set up, but I was looking at it. I'm like, ooh, oh, it's gonna take more brain power than I have right now. I should not. So, yeah, it looked pretty cool. I thought, might be something fun to do. But she has her set up where you can, so like she has like community stuff going on where everybody's sort of like, you could be working on something and you set a goal for yourself, like let's say 200 stitches. And when you reach your goal, you can mark in the chat that you reached your goal, and she'll open up a dungeon. It's for everybody to go into. And then when she reaches a goal, when, you know, various things happen, you know, it triggers like the start of a dungeon. So it's like a fun, kind of a fun thing. Oh, my nose itches. So, yeah. Are you off work today, Miss Gloom? Or are you working today? Ah, that's why you're out running around, having a time of your life. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I figured you had a lot of stuff going on. That's why you would take it off. Yeah, time of your life. Look, I did the dentist and karate yesterday, so I'm right there with you. So exciting. How's little Kirby settling in? Is he doing well? Ew, you're broken. No, just kidding. I get that. The vibes of learning. I like the vibes of learning. I do not like the actual degree seeking part. Obnoxious and sweet. That's most dogs though, right? The learning vibes. Uh, so we were driving home, speaking of dogs, we were driving home yesterday from karate, and a car pulled up next to us, and they had a dog hanging out the window, and my son goes, "Hey dog, I heard you like dogs, so I got you a dog for your dog." I was like, yeah, that's my son. That's my boy. I'm teaching him well. He is hilarious. He's a character. He's you're good. I mean, we've got like 3 viewers, so it's not like you're telling everybody. But yeah, he is quite a character. Yeah. This morning he's like, or was it this morning? No, it was last night. I was getting him ready for bed, and he walks over, and he's like, "Mom, I have to use the bathroom. Don't look." Okay, and so as I'm like turning away, he's like, "Because then you'll see it shoot out everywhere, and I'm gonna shoot it so fast." I was like, "Oh my gosh, just do what you gotta do, buddy. Like, use the toilet." Like, wild. Just think, these are the things that are coming out, not the things that are staying in his head. Can't even imagine what those are. Pew pew! Yeah, his laser pee. Yeah. Alright, so we are up to 102. We're aiming for 123, so I think we'll make it. Pew pew pew. And I started Iron Flame last night. I got to about 6%, so, you know, super far. To my lord. Yeah, we got to, I'm over 50% now. I'm at 52%. 52%, my lord. What was I saying? Oh, so I finished Cinder, and if you look up here, I finished Cinder, and then I started Iron Flame. Yeah, it's a book. It's the one after Fourth Wing. It's the second in the series. So there's Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Onyx Storm? Question mark? I think that's the third one. I think those are the ones that are out. I'm gonna see if I can get through a bunch of it before my library hold comes in for Scarlet, which is the second book after Cinder in that series. Because I did really like Cinder. Alright, 102, my lord. Alright, next up, we're gonna go down to here. Yeah, it's the Empyrean series with like the Dragon Riders and the Battle College and all that fantasy stuff. From what I was talking about with somebody, it does have some naughty parts, but it's like beginner level smut. I was like, okay, I should be okay with that. Gateway smut, exactly. So, we'll see. I will keep you posted. I barely started it, so 6% in last night. The fun part with this challenge, quote-unquote challenge, is that I have no idea when Scarlet's going to arrive at my house. I put the hold on it, and it should be dropped off at some point. So I could have 2 weeks. I could be dropped off tomorrow. I don't know. I don't get like a notification when it's shipped or anything. It just shows up. So. But also that book is a little bit older. Scarlet is. So that if I have to renew it, I should be able to, because they had several copies that weren't checked out, and there wasn't like, you know, like a wait or anything. Oh, it's through the library. I'm just checking it out from there. That was the one I was complaining about in the Discord, the Possum Discord, about like trying to request it, and it wasn't showing up on the app, and then I went on the website, and it showed up on the website, and that whole nonsense that ticked me off the other day, because I was like, why is it not in the app? Yeah, our library delivers to our house. They drop it off in these fun blue envelopes. Or bags, I guess you say blue bags. Yep. If you put a hold, so you have an option where if you put a hold on it, you can pick it up at a particular branch, or they can drop it at your house. For some reason, mine is like default. Hold on, did I hit a button? I did. I was like, all of a sudden the music stopped for me. I mean, it's kind of quiet, but it had stopped altogether. Yeah, so mine defaults to like delivery for some reason. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to complain. Granted, we're at the library like once a week, so I could just pick them up, but I should get that changed somehow. I don't know. I was poking around it the other day and didn't see readily a button that said like set default to, you know, pick up at this branch. So, we'll see. Yeah. Little man is currently reading through all his axolotl books. Alrighty. After this row, I will be at 1... Actually, after this and the next row, I'll be at 117 already. Look at that. Look at that. Hit my goal. Now the question is, do I want to keep doing this, or do I want to switch to a video game? And which one? Because I do know I probably won't get any stitching done on Saturday. I might not get much done tomorrow either. Depending on what I'm up to. But do I want to get like ahead? The goal to have this one finished is July 2nd. Oh, D&D. We're going over to Bethany and Tony's for our Vecna campaign. So we'll be leaving here by about, I think we leave around 8:30 to get to my mom's house by 10 to drop off the little man there. Well, little man and dog. And then get over to their house by 11. Yeah. And then we're there usually until like 5 o'clock. So by the time we get home, we're pretty tired from, you know, jazzing all day on sugar and caffeine and D&D. Yeah, that's who these are for, actually. For that campaign, is all the players in that campaign. So this is the Bethany's character, who is a cleric, sorcerer, wizard. She's primary cleric. She's like, I think she said 11 levels of cleric. And I think 4 sorcerer and 2 wizard, I think was the breakdown she told me. That's the one I'm playing Nell. She's a Harengon Phantom Rogue. So she's a little bunny person, and she's a rogue that's like all about like death essence, and she can like talk to the dead, and when she kills somebody, she can steal like a little piece of their soul to have it for like later as a trinket to be able to do like extra power and extra attacks and stuff. So she's a weird little klepto, basically. But she doesn't like to steal things for like the monetary value. She's all about stealing things that are like challenging. So it's not like, ooh, I want that because it's, you know, it's worth a lot. It's more like, ooh, it's surrounded by 10 guards. Oh yeah, she is all about the thrills. Love of the game. So it's fun because I'll be like, yeah, I want to steal that. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah. And then I roll like a nat 20. He's like, oh man. He's like, yeah, you easily like swipe it right out of their hand. We had in one of the places we were at, hold on one second. 1, 2, 3. Making sure I mark the right ones. There was a, what was it? Like a dryad, I think it was. So like a tree, kind of a tree person, was talking to the rest of the party. I had rolled stupid high on my stealth, so they didn't know I was there. Or they knew I was there, but they didn't know where. They could like sense me. And so I was like sneaking around, and they're sitting there talking to the rest of the party. And I was like, I am going to take, they had like a fruit, like an apple or something in their hand. And they were talking about how this apple was like super special, and they needed it for like regrowing this like super special tree, blah blah blah, all these things. But somebody else also needed it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna steal it. He's like, you're gonna try to steal it. I was like, I'm gonna steal it. And I rolled a nat 20, and he's like, okay. I'm like, actually, can I like what do you call it? Like Legends of the Hidden Temple, it, like where I take it out of his hand and put like something else there. They basically just needed like an infusion of magic to restart the growth of like this magical tree that was dying. And I was like, I will like take the apple, and I'm going to put my gauntlets of giant strength or whatever, which is a magical item, in their hand. And then they're like mid-conversation. I'm just like, whoop, swap. And then they kept talking, and all of a sudden they're like, wait a second. What? When did I get this? So, I was like, hee 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 hee. You know, and I just gave the fruit over to whoever needed it, because I'm like, again, don't really want it, don't really care, it's just for the lulz. Yeah, pretty much. I was like, hee 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 hee. Hiniki. Oh my goodness, I need to get new fresh tape, I think, for this guy. Popping up. Yeah, our last session we were in like a casino sort of setting, and there were like all these different like areas, and there was different pit bosses that we had to impress to get down to another level, like to a VIP area. And there was like horse racing, there was just like games at tables, there's games of chance, of course, like your sort of like slot machines and stuff. There was an arena for like fighting, and then there was the maze, and I'm like, oh, I definitely want the maze because it's like games of skill, and I'm like, that definitely sounds like up my alley. There was 2 of us, and that was when we went into one of the rooms, and there was 5 mimics, and I murderized 4 of them, like, super easy. And then we went to another room, and there was, what was it called? Not a basilisk. It's like some kind of big creature that was, like, basically wrapped around a chest. Very much like this guy. Kind of, like, wrapped, like, with the chest, like, right here, like, tucked in. And I basically just snuck right up, opened the chest, took out the stuff I wanted, closed it, and we moved on with our lives. We didn't even have to fight it. Because I rolled so good on my stealth checks. I was like, hee. But it was fun. It was good. And we got a bunch of money, so that's a, good time too. I think we got, I think I walked away with about 900 tokens or whatever, which is like, I think it comes out to like 9,000 gold. Which is, I think we paid in collectively as a party 9,000 gold that we then, bought tokens with, and then we each took a little chunk of tokens to do stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a huge payout. I think the only person who got a higher payout. See you later. Thanks for checking in. Yeah. Have a good afternoon, Xavier. Bye. I think the only one who got the slightly higher payout was the other girl that was with me. The ranger, because at one point I let her take a little extra of the tokens because I took the soul coins, which I knew are worth more, but she couldn't actually carry them because they are literally like a person's living soul has been trapped in a coin, and if you take more than your constitution modifier, I think it is, they basically start driving you insane. Like, you can hear them talking, and they like mess with your brains. And she had a 0 con, so I was like, well, I can hold 4 of them, and they're worth a lot. I think they were worth each like 7,000 or something. So I was like, I will take the soul coins. You can take an extra, couple of the tokens. So the funny thing is, we were joking about, my character does not care. Because she is a Harengon, and she's from the Feywild. And she hears voices all the time already. So it's like, that's, just a Tuesday to her. She doesn't care. She always hears laughter and talking, and like she gets visitors in her dreams and weird stuff like that because of her background. Yeah. So I'm like, well, what's a few more voices? I'll go ahead and take them. Plus, I have a +4 con, so I can carry up to 4 before it really starts impacting anything. To be fair, though, I don't know that that would have impacted her. She probably would have still taken over her her con if we found more. We were in Strahd's domain, you know, vampire lord, nasty dude, and we got sent to these little areas where they're like, okay, I think they called them haunt zones, but we got sent to these like zones where things happened. So one of them is like, oh, we sit down and there's, you know, Strahd at the other end of a table. There's a bunch of bats like flying around the room, and he's like, please have, you know, share a drink with me. And I'm like, okay, you know, no hesitation. Oh, all right, yeah, no worries. I hope she did awesome on her test. Bye. But for anybody else who's here, so my character is like, yeah, I'll drink the wine being offered by Strahd, sure. Nothing happened. I just woke up back where we were. The people who refused to drink started getting attacked. You know, so we go to another haunt zone, and there's like, there was one that was like, we had to do some kind of music challenge, which I didn't partake in because my character doesn't really have any musical abilities. And then we went to a graveyard, and they're like, you know, GM's like, you see basically like a grave in front of you with your name on it, like an open grave. What do you do? And I'm like, I climb in. Why not? Let's see how this goes. Because again, Harengon, Phantom Rogue, is all about like death doesn't bother her. You know, she's in tune with the dead. She kind of like, I wouldn't say is friends with them, but like doesn't fear them for sure. You know, so she just kind of climbs right in and wakes up back where we were trying to get to, while the other players are like being attacked and taking damage, you know, because they're like, I'm not climbing into a freaking coffin with my name on it. That's absurd. So it was fun. Chaos. Nell is definitely a chaos goblin, and I love it. Come here, you. She's definitely the chaotic neutral flavoring. Alright, I'm gonna go till the end of this thread. We'll see where that gets us. And then take another break, and then maybe either swap to a game, or depending on what time it is, call it there, because it's almost 2:30 already. My absolute stop time is 4:30. Actually, it's probably closer to 4, because I gotta go pick up the kid for karate. But I was aiming for like 3:30, 4-ish, somewhere in that range to probably wrap up. So about another hour, which may not be quite long enough to like start a game, especially since I don't even know that my screens are set up right at the moment. Question mark. So yeah. Actually, I am going to take 2 seconds. 2 seconds? I'm going to take a hot minute and do an ad break. I'll do a little 3-minute ad break while it's kind of quiet. Hmm? Ooh, and let me go ahead and do...
Coleman spread on the window frame. Add 2 wins to a brand new game. Lamppost map from a quiet aim. Feet on beat in a steady flame. Digits stack like a staircase bright. Word by word we convert the night. Patience posted, hold that sight. Make it count and make it right. Keep it clean, keep it true. Run the totals all the way through. Keep it clean, keep it true. Run the totals all the way through.
Page turns over, numbers fly. North star dots in an amber sky. Carry the one when doubts run high. Draw that line so the passes by. Hands stay warm in a pocket prayer. Weave that calm in the river there. All our minutes become instead.
So the pen I'm using is Friction. It's a heat erase. It might be upside down. Friction heat erase. So that's what all these marks are, and that's just at the end. I'll hit it with the heat gun, give it a little wash, and then probably iron it and hit it again just to make sure it's all gone. But that mark I just made is like basically how far I have to go for this chunk. Figured that was easy. And then once I'm done, like I said, once I'm done with this thread, which I've got that much, I'm gonna take another little break. So, a couple minutes. Do a stretch. Maybe probably go get some water because I almost done with my Coke. Gotta hydrate, drink that water.
Signal blinks and baseline hum. Silhouettes of distant drums. Step by step we thread the line. All the pulses fall in time. Filter down and let it rise. Open roads and open skies.
I wonder if, let's see. So if I do switch to a game, anybody have any thoughts, recommendations? I'm leaning towards just doing Car Mechanic Sim 21, but either that or could maybe do some Supermarket Together. Come on. I'm struggling with this hole right here. Hold on. There we are. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, not sure what I'll be doing after I take a little break. Because I did want to try to get a couple hours today. Maybe I'll just do stitching, and then later tonight I can do more stitching, not on stream. Or I can lay down and read my book. If you're in the chat, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate everybody who's here. And I hope you're having a wonderful week. Getting there on this thread. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely getting ready for needing a stretch break soon. Starting to feel it. I'm up to 178 stitches now, though, so. Putting us at 53.6%. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Looks like there's not a lot of people here, so might as well do another ad if it'll let me. Alright, you guys should be back from another ad break. Welcome back. Hopefully, the ads weren't too annoying. But, yeah, welcome on back. I'm getting close to the end of this thread, as you can see. It's getting short. So, once I finish this thread, I'm going to take a little break. I might take a little bit of an extended break, and then just come back and do more stitching, because we're kind of in that area where I don't know that we're switching to a game right now. You know, because the time it takes to, like, set it up and get it up and running and then swap over to it. So I might just continue stitching for a bit longer, but I might also take a longer break then, just to get some good stretches in, make sure I don't get too stiff. Because I'm feeling it a little bit in my neck and shoulder, hunching over. Normally when I stitch, I actually have this a lot closer to me, but as you can see, the camera is not really in the right spot for that, so I gotta push it back a little further, which means I do have to lean forward just a touch to make sure I can see the things we do for the fans. Just kidding. It's not that bad. It's just a little. My music stopped. Why did my music stop? Oh, there it goes. Alright, I think actually this is a really good spot to tie this off before it gets too short. I will play thread chicken if I have to, but if I don't have to, I have plenty of it. I hate waiting till I get to like the very end of it. If I don't have to. Okay, so okay, now let that up where you guys can see it a little better. That's where we're at right now, which puts us at 199 stitches for the day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, yeah, I do think I'm going to take a slightly longer break, maybe about like 10-15 minutes, and then I will, once I get back, I will probably just continue stitching for the rest, because it's about 2:45. I wanted to wrap up around 4. I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll think about it, but anyways, I will be back in just a hot minute.
meter in gear. Baseline bright, city we steer. Baseline Avenue, swerve and slide. Numbers move like ocean tide. Turn it louder, shake the frame. Write the total, sign the name. Baseline Avenue, up we go. Rumble low and let it flow. Every landmark gets a beat. We're the thunder undefeated. Ha ha, hey, let it play. Hey, hey, hey.
Quantum countdown, circuits bloom like desert stars. 12 old dreams in crystal jars. Every second splits in two. Count the worlds that tunnel through. Hold the breath, expand the ring. Hear the hidden engine sing. Quantum countdown, spin the light. Fractal rows across the night. When the meter hits the gate, we arrive. No need to wait. No need to wait. Liquid mirror, shifting sand. Numbers glow in lifted hands. Through the pulse, the path unwinds. Open eyes and braided minds. Zero now, release, double time. The PCC. Quantum countdown, let it rise. Every moment multiplies. Multiplies. Multiplied.
Steps are counting on the stone. Every rhythm finds a home. Sunset colors, market flow. Click by click, we start to grow. Palms together, turn and sway. Beat by beat, we light the day. Calicy fry, move with me. Numbers dancing, wild and free. Spin the meter, feel the heat. Every bar, heartbeat. Laughing windows, open air. Little victories everywhere. Low guitars and rolling feet. City singing down the street. Call and answer, clapping time. Let the counters climb. Calicy fry, let it be. Fire in the melody. Calicy fry, let it be. Fire in the melody. in the melody.
Tiny rockets on the screen, counting stars in submarine. Pixel oceans, neon foam, every number finds a home. Press start, hold tight, we dive deeper into light. Pixel submarine, down we go. Baseline bubbles start to glow. Turn the counter, map the deep. Dreams and data do not sleep. Pixel submarine, row by row, 8-bit lanterns start to show. Level up. Coral circuits, crystal sand, little ledgers in your hand. Coins of thunder, rings of rain, every loop begins again. 3, 2, 1, descend, south of integrity, right the way to everything, fine, fine, great. Pixel submarine, down we go. Baseline bubbles start to glow. Turn the counter, map the deep. Dreams and data do not sleep. Pixel submarine, row by row, 8-bit lanterns start to show. Paper galaxies unfold, numbers written bright in gold. Brass become a comet's tail. We are engines set to sail. Quiet thunder in the wires. Cities bloom like hidden choirs. Every second brave and clear writes a path from here to here. Hold a hush, open wide, catch the wave and ride. Starlight ledger, count and rise, let the skyline harmonize. Drums of mercury and rain, turn the tally into flame. Starlight ledger, wing and wheel, make impossible feel real. Page by page, the suns ignite, pull the morning into night. Rise up, let it glow. Braids of data, silver tide, folded time on either side. Brass and cymbals, strings of glass, lifting every mile we pass. Call it courage, call it grace. Lift the numbers into space. Count to 4 and leap again. Write the truth in oxygen. Breathe it in. Don't let go. Feel the undercurrent grow. Starlight ledger, count and rise, let the skyline harmonize. Drums of mercury and
on steel and gears that bite, voltage marching through the night. Red alarms and shadows hum, boots that beat like battle drums. Neon ashes, iron breath, counting past the weight of death. Every meter claws the sky, builds a stair and climbs it high. Oh, compress, ignite the core. Kick the rust and flood the floor. Voltage march, make it loud. Tear the ceiling, shake the ground. Count the thunder, mark the scar. Write the wind in welded stars. Voltage march, pull the chain. Turn the grinders into rain. Strike the beacon, grip the wheel. Make the future forge it real. Oh, rise, burn, dry. Go, rise, burn, dry. Sparks are stitching through the frame. Melted numerals and flame. Rivet choirs, piston choirs. Hammers waking hidden wires. Breathe in metal, breathe it clean. Rinse the ghost from old machines. Every second harder, truer. Engines learning to endure. Clench, release. Let the temper sing. Open up the iron spray. Left, right, lock and load. Numbers bright, the heavy road. Silence and enemies. Numbers bright, the heavy road. Voltage march, make it loud. Make it voltage march, make it loud. Tear the ceiling, shake the ground. Count the thunder, mark the scar. Write the wind in welded stars. Voltage march, pull the chain. Turn the grinders into rain. Strike the beacon, grip the wheel. Make the future forge and real. Go, rise, burn, dry. Go, rise, burn, dry.
Harbor lights and folding rain, breathing cold through window pane. Quiet numbers drifting by, shorelines drawing in the mind. Oh, oh, oh. Paper roars over steel, midnight numbers start to heal. Soft reflections breathing slow, counting rooms of indigo. Every footprint velvet bright draws a line across the night. Windows whisper, meters glow. This is how the moments grow. Lift the hush, let colors blend. Turn the corner, let it mend. Aurora ledger, light the page. Gold and silver, age to age. Write the sky in quiet fire. All we measure, all we wire. Aurora ledger, holding secrets. suns release the pain. Tiny beacons one by one braid a ribbon to the sun. Hands together, steady feet, echo hearts in muted beat. Every breath a softer climb, folding silence into time. Open palms like starlight land, count the waves from strand to strand. Shimmer pads and distant chimes. Keep the tally, keep the times. Aurora ledger, light the page. Gold and silver, age to age. Write the stack, quiet fire. All we measure, all we wire. Aurora ledger. Aurora ledger.
Velvet hallway, velvet light, stunning heavy, velvet light, counting heartbeats, counting red lights, stunning heartbeats, counting red lights. Velvet hallway, elevator light, slow confessions, pour at night, counting heartbeat, soft and white. Numbers dancing side by side, steam on glass and violet rain. Little truths that ease the pain. Every step a gentle key, unlocking more of you and me. Let the love
All right, there we are. I ran a couple of ads to get some pre-rolls going, so I'm back for a while. It's currently about 3 o'clock, so I figure I'll work on this some more. I'm gonna try to work this weekend to get my everything set up for possibly doing gaming streaming again. But it's not currently set up, so I was like, I don't feel like messing with that right now. Not for about an hour of stream. Like, it would be less than an hour by the time I get everything set up. So I went ahead and took a little extra minute or two to break. I did some stretches. I got some water. Oh, I meant to check one thing. Let me see. I have that up. Stream elements. Checked. Okay, so TTRPG is what it should be. Let's see if that works. Beep. TTRPG. Boop. Hey, it did work. So those are... Did it show 2 of them? Oh, it didn't break it up right. Ugh. Okay, hang on. See if I can adjust that real quick. Cipher. Let's see if this actually does anything. Let's try this one. TTRPG. Enter. There we go. Now it looks a little better. So we have Cipher, and then we've got the D&D. So those are the 2 links. They're working a little better. I'll have to do some configuring on that. Yeah, so I wrote a couple of things and I published them out on Drive-Thru RPG. So those are available. One of them, the Cipher System one, is its own thing. The D&D 5e one is a kind of a one-shot for a Christmas themed adventure, if you will. And I'm actually currently modifying it and rewriting it. I'm about 90% done with it, getting it ready to publish for a Cipher System version of it as well. So pretty soon that list will grow a little bit. But yeah, I'm trying to get some stuff published out there so that if people are interested in playing, hold on, my threads are, there we go. That's, sorry, they were like the exact same length somehow, and that was not right. Yeah, so I got those published. I'm hoping tomorrow to wrap up the other one, which would be the peace offering, but for Cipher System, so that if people want to run it for Cipher instead of D&D, they're welcome to. So that should be up soon. Like I said, I think I'm about 90% through with it. I've got the bulk of it written out and modified because I changed some stuff for Cipher, and then I just got to do like a last sweep or two of editing, basically, to see if there's any like weird inconsistencies, make sure I didn't hit any copyright stuff, you know, all that fun. So yeah, I got those going on. I will hopefully work on those tomorrow, so that might even be up tomorrow by end of day. And then I'll also be I've got a couple other ideas in the works. Basically tomorrow's gonna be like my quiet day. I'll be working on some more job applications, and then those couple things. I don't know what shield mode is. What is that? I don't know. Cook through on this and see if we can get maybe this color finished. There's only 166-ish stitches left of this particular color, so. And we are sitting currently at 54%. So we've done 4% on stream today, because I started right around 50. Whoop whoop. Let's see, 123 plus 123 is 246. So if I get to 246 stitches, that'll be 2 days worth of stitches, which means if I don't do any tomorrow, I'll still be on track. We'll see. I'll probably do tomorrow though. Not stream, but I will stitch. I stitch almost every day, to be fair. There are very few days I skip. Like, usually it's weekend days, because I'm busy running around and, you know, hanging out with the family and stuff. So I usually end up not getting to stitch on those days. But Monday through Friday, I usually manage to find at least a little bit of time to do some stitching. Oh, I should have gotten tape while I was on break. That's alright. Fix this, because it's coming off and driving me nuts. I'm gonna do that when I'm done with this color. So, and if you're here hanging out, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for stopping in, lurking, just chilling out with me. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you have great plans for the weekend and things are going well. And if you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat. I'm mostly self-taught for cross-stitch and embroidery. And by self-taught, I mean I watched a lot of videos. And I kind of learned as I went. I did have a friend that was cross-stitching and kind of showed me some of the ropes to get started. And then I kind of took off from there, as one does. Other stuff I stream or I might stream would be maybe some video games, possibly some other art, either like painting, drawing, sketching, coloring. I might also at some point stream like book nooks. I might stream some like miniature figure painting. So just kind of whatever. In the past, I have done like 3D printing. I've done various video games, cross stitch, painting. Sorry, counting substitious. Painting and painting and building like miniatures. I've done like some like tabletop gaming stuff. So I consider myself a variety streamer. I am just getting back into the swing of things. It'd been a couple years and I just did my first re-stream, if you will, on Monday. So coming back after a couple year break. So trying to get my head around what I plan to do and how I'm gonna do different things. So I may end up redoing all my screens and everything. These are the ones I just had still on my stream elements that were set up for some reason. Not for some reason, but were set up from forever ago. And then I gotta figure out, you know, if I am gonna be doing this more, what do I want my community to look like? Oh, hang on. Where am I at? I'm gonna keep up on my stitches so I don't lose track where I'm at. That's fine, 2 here. And the next row is 3. I saw one of them was like 3 coming up, and I was like, uh-oh, hold on. Do. Why are you doing this? Stop. Sorry, my computer's like, hey, I'm OneDrive. I should do stuff for you. No, I don't want you to do anything. Go away, OneDrive. I don't want you to do things like that. Yep. For reference by day, I am, well, by normal day when I have a job, I am a technical writer by trade. So I write operator and maintainer manuals, release notes, product documentation, system documentation, process documentation, things of that nature. Unfortunately, I was laid off from my job back in September of last year, so I have been looking. But if anybody else is out there looking, you know that it is not a very friendly job market at the moment. Sorry, there's a dog here. Trying to get off. Yeah, so I've been looking without any luck. I'm hoping something comes through soon, but until then, I might start doing this regularly. I may also try scheduling some. I might try some start playing again as well. I don't know at this point because job market's garbage out there. It's hard. It's hard finding stuff. I am a mom. I have one boy who is 5.5, and he kind of takes up a lot of my time. So I talk about him a lot because he kind of fills a lot of my time between karate and running him to, school and daycare and all that fun stuff. So, plus he's a character. Never a dull moment with him. Alrighty, we're getting there. After I reach the when I finish this color, it's number 159. I am gonna take a little break and fix the tape on this. It's driving me bonkers. I may have to run downstairs and grab a spool of tape because I saw some, but it looks like it's getting low. I might add a little piece to this side as well. So I might do that real quick, and then we'll see where we're at time-wise, and if we want to start the next color. Do. So 246 would be 2 days worth of stitching. And right now we are sitting at 239. So we're almost done with double our goal for the day. So then what would 3 days be? This would be 123, so 9, 6, 369. Right? That's right. Yeah. So that's the next benchmark would be 369. That would be 3 days worth of the current target, which is 123 stitches per day, to hit my self-imposed goal of July 2nd having this completed, which right now we're at 54.5%. 54.48. Sorry, 54.84. So almost 55%. Which will probably hit that today. 55%. I'm gonna see if I can tighten this. It keeps sliding around. Like, I don't mind a little bit of movement, but it's a little bit ridiculous. It keeps swinging over. Three, 3, 3.
Candy thunder, pixel rain, rubber lightning in my brain. Tiny numbers bloom and twirl. Wrap the counter, crack the world, glitch. The gravity bend the frame. Press the start and say my name.
If you have any questions, don't hesitate to pop in the chat. And if you're just hanging out, lurking, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Sugar feedback, crystal drums, future language on our tongue. Stack the seconds, press repeat. Let the loop refuse defeat. Drop to whispers, breathe in chrome, then explode and take it home.
Been going about 2.5 hours. With a couple little breaks, of course. It's actually probably closer to like 2 hours. But
Subgrid parade, shake the ground. Every number loves the sound. Turn the counter, flood the room. Bass and bloom, bass and bloom. Subgrid parade, left to right. Mark the level, set the night. Stack the sparks and let them glide. Ride the tide, ride the tide.
we've got about 30-ish minutes until I want to head off. So we'll see how far we can get. I should easily finish this color. We'll see if we can get to that goal of 369, I think is the new goal. So aiming for 369. We're at 254. So I think we'll make it.
Frosty runways, halo blue. Engines breathe the winter through. Counting echoes made of glass. Drawing futures as we pass.
I went and got my water. Make sure you're hydrating, everybody. Drink your water. Make sure you're doing stretches, drinking your water, getting outside, getting a little bit of fresh air, things like that. Okay. Let's see if I can swing this around. If it tightens. I don't remember if that's how you tighten it or not. Or if you can tighten it. No, it doesn't feel like it's tightening. Oh, it seems like it's just spinning. Yeah, I think it's just spinning. Darn it. I was hoping I could tighten it. My dog is like, what is that squeaking noise? Mom, that's weird. She jumped up like, what is happening? It's making a high-pitched squeaky noise. And she's trying to figure out what's going on. So once we get done with this color, or maybe even this, I might take a little break after this thread just to fix the tape on this, because it is in the way and kind of annoying me. And then, yeah, see if we can get to that 369. So that'll be 3 days worth of stitches on stream, which is pretty nice. We already hit and surpassed our goal of 123. If you're curious and you want to see the patterns for these, !project should give you the link for the pattern for these, which are found on Etsy. If you are curious about some things that I've written and posted on Drive-Thru RPG for D&D 5th edition as well as Cypher System, you can do !TTRPG, and that will provide the links for those products that I've written and published. I'm still getting everything slowly set back up, so you'll have to bear with me. I'm trying to remember all the commands for everything. But yeah, I used to stream a couple years ago. I took a break for a while when I had my son, got back into it briefly, and then kind of fell off the wagon hard for a couple years. So Monday this week was my first stream back from a couple years. So feeling a little rusty, but it feels good to be back doing things. I'm on this one. Sorry, I was losing track of my pattern for a second. This one is gonna be same. Okay. And as far as me, I'm Rachel, aka Jade Vala. I'm known as that around the internet. Discord, Blue Sky, Twitter, Instagram, all of those. JADEVALA, pretty much on everything. With the exception, I think, of Guild Wars 2. I am Jade Vala 1906. When I haven't played that in a hot minute, but yeah, when I play that. So I play games, I do arts and crafts, I chit chat. I don't know, maybe I'll set it up and stream on my other on my laptop tomorrow without a mic or something while I'm doing my writing, like as a study co-stream, because I know some people like that what do you call it? Like body doubling and stuff, so maybe it'll help with that. I would probably do it without a mic though. I would just be having it up and going on the side while I do my thing. Because I think tomorrow is mostly going to be just editing, doing one or last two editing reviews of the peace offering for Cypher System, so I can get that published. So I could stream that under writing and editing. Why not, right? I'm gonna be doing it anyways. I don't know if my laptop would handle that. I think I could get... Ooh, sorry. I think I could get at least these last two columns done with the thread I have. It's gonna be close, I think, but then I'll switch to the next thread to do the last section. For this color, I have... Sorry, I'm trying to get in this. 82 stitches left for this color, and I'm currently sitting at 283 for the day. Current goal is 369. In the next, so getting there in the next 30-ish minutes. Should be fine. I do not know what this song is on the... Too shy. Alright, almost... It was very country. I am not a big country person, so here we are. But that's a non-copyright songs channel on YouTube, so I have no control over what's on the playlist. Most of the songs actually aren't bad. Okay, we have... We're gonna be playing some Thread Chicken, I think. Ugh. It's gonna be close. So close. Come on. Okay. What? 3 more? So close. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, it's gonna be so close. Fine, I'll go this, but I can't quite get it to the other one. Come on, come on. You can do it. So close. Oh no, it didn't. The last thread. It's alright. We'll just do this. And then, watch this. Grab my snag nabbit. We'll do the, grab those guys. Wrap it around. Okay. Get this guy through. Then, we take the fat needle I was just using. Slide it through. Get okay, get that off so I can move my fingers. Hang on, this isn't facing the right direction. There we go. Come on, go through. Alright, and then we pull this through. And woohoo! Thread chicken 1. Maybe. What happened? What the heck? What in the world happened? It's not. There it goes. I think because I got it a little bit damp with some water. It's being a little funky. Alright. Thread chicken 1. Whoop whoop. Barely. Eh. Alrighty. And that puts us at 292 stitches. Okay, let me get this stupid tape off here. Ugh. Might get this little. There we go. That should help keep it from catching on itself. Ugh. All right. So we have 73 stitches left of this bluish color, this bluish gray color down here at the bottom, and we're trying to make it to 369 total stitches for the day. We're sitting at 292, so we're doing really, really good on time. I've got about 22 minutes left, give or take. I might go a little longer, but yeah, I got a little bit of time left, and basically my goal at this moment is I'm just gonna go till we finish this color, because that'll get us probably be good on time, good on counts across the board. So assuming I don't come across anything really wonky weird, like with counting or my stitches being off or something, it should be pretty smooth sailing for the rest of the stream. Like I said, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, somewhere in that range. We'll see if we can do 73 stitches in 20 something minutes. Don't know if I can or not. I think I can. It's just a block right here, so it's not like I'm counting all over or anything. And I don't have to change colors. So, let's work. And if you're in the chat lurking, I appreciate you. I thank you very much for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day and you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I think tomorrow I might try to set up on my laptop to do a like a co-working, studying, writing stream tomorrow. It would be pretty low chill, or a pretty chill stream, just maybe some music playing, you know, nothing too crazy as we putter along. I'm gonna work on editing my my module thing to be published on Drive-Thru RPG for tabletop gaming. So I might not even have my mic plugged in. I don't know. We'll see. I guess it depends on how long does it take me to set up everything on my laptop. Because I'd have to get it all installed and then set up all the stuff. Plus I have to do some other, like, you know, job hunting and all that fun adult nonsense before I take the child to a ninja ice cream party at karate. Alright, we're coming up. We're just past 302 stitches today, so yeah, we'll be fine on time, I think. Shouldn't be a problem. And then once we get this, might even have time to start a new color. I don't know. Probably not. Probably just call it there. Since we will be at lots of goals. 3 days worth of stitching at 123 stitches per day. So we're aiming for 369. Since I probably won't be able to do much stitching on Saturday. So trying to get a little bit ahead. And then we'll finish this color. But yeah, that's about it. Looking forward to this weekend. Gonna be playing some D&D, hanging out with the kid. And I may see if a friend wants to come over and hang out a bit on Sunday, maybe play some board games or something. And if you're curious about what I'm working on, you can do !project at any time in the chat, and it will bring up a link to the Etsy store for these patterns. There are 14 of them available. I did modify a lot of the colors for the particular recipients of them, but I'm using the pattern otherwise as is. I just changed some colors. I am twitching it. I am stitching it. I'm twitching it. I'm stitching it. I think, I don't remember what count this is on though. I am doing a slightly higher count, so smaller than what it should be, because I think it recommends for 14, and I think this is either like a 16 or a 20. I'd have to find a ruler and do some measuring and counting to remember, but it is a smaller fabric. Okay. Come on. I think the music might be too quiet. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit for you guys. I want to make sure you can hear it. So it's not just quiet if I'm, you know, focusing and forgetting to talk. This is just a playlist off of YouTube. It's a, what do you call it? No copyright songs playlist. So it's just whatever random they play. And the marks on this, the little blue marks you see everywhere, that is just done with a friction pin. So it is heat erase. So once I finish, what I do is I typically hit them with a, we have a heat gun, so I use that to remove the marks for the most part. Then I wash them in a usually like lukewarm to cool bath with like a splash of Dawn soap, maybe a little couple drips of a fabric softener or something to make them smell nice and be a little softer. And then I usually do a nice warm to hot iron, and that usually gets rid of the rest of the markings. So but if that doesn't get rid of them, I usually then take the heat gun and kind of alternate between like scrubbing it with like a toothbrush and a little bit of warm water, and then like hit it with the heat gun to dry it out, and that generally pulls the rest of it out. So, which these will probably need that sort of treatment because the marks have been on this particular fabric for a while. I had originally had a big piece project marked up to work on, and then decided I really didn't want to do it. So I repurposed the fabric into these guys. So I'll have to see if it comes out or not. cooking. We got 42 left. And 12 minutes. Can we make it? Can we make it? It's a race against the clock. To finish this color before 4 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see. The heat is on. Let's see where we're at. And we're sitting at just about 330 stitches out of our 369 goal. So we should be right on time with all of these things at the end of the stream. Love it when something works out like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Got 35 stitches to go.
Radio skyline, midnight code. Every checkpoint overload. Silk reflections, engine hum. Fourth dimension, beating drum. Low and wide, time bends slow. Then the afterburners go. Neon rivalry, make it shine.
30 left. Ooh, and 9 minutes. Let's see if we can do it. Alright, I'm gonna lock in and get this done. Here we go. So if you say anything next minute or so and I don't respond, it's because I'm trying to beat the clock. Can we do it? I think we can.
Steel and thunder drums away. Crowds assemble, banners shake.
I feel like I just heard this song.
Every marker tall and true writes the path we're running through.
I might have heard it the other night though when I was streaming.
Stormlight in our eyes.
Okay, so last one of 5. And then we got a row of 4, a row of 3, and a row of 2. We'll be done. Can we do it? can do it. You can do it. We must beat the timer. Like a boss. Almost done. Almost done. Alright, and then we got a row of 4, a row of 3, and a row of 2, and we'll be done with this color. Yeah! 6 minutes. Can I do the last bit, tie it off, and be done with the color in 6 minutes? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, a row of 3. I think I'll be fine. I got 5 minutes still. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we have a row of 2. And we are done with this color. Stream. Goal. Alright. 1 and 2. Cool. Then we'll go ahead and do this. We did it! Uh-oh, hold on. It says there's 6 more of this color? Oh, the plot thickens. Hold on. That was not the end of it. There's a couple stitches right up in here. Oh, snap. Let's see. I didn't realize that. We got this. 6 stitches in 4 minutes? 3 minutes. We got it. 1. All right. I didn't realize there were 6 stitches lingering out here. Ooh. It's alright. I got 2 minutes and 3 stitches left. 1. And 1 is here. Oh, I definitely heard this song already today. Come on. And then there's 1 more right here. All right. I think think that's the last one. Let me double check. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. That's it. We did it. Victory. Okay. Oh no! We didn't reach the 3-day goal though. It's only 365 stitches. We're technically 4 stitches short from 365. That's okay though. We got the daily goal of 123. So, yeah, it looks good so far. We've got our cleric dice in the works. I streamed for a little over 3 hours, so that all works out really well. Like I said, I think tomorrow I'm going to set up and do kind of a co-study writing stream. It might be without Mike. I don't know yet. Probably without Mike, just because my husband's home tomorrow and I don't want to be disrupting him while he's actually working. Plus, he can be kind of loud on his meetings. So I might do that for a bit tomorrow as a Friday, while I work on my next Cipher System module that I would like to get published before too long. My goal is to get it published, I think tomorrow, possibly early next week at the latest. So we'll see if we can do that. Yeah, otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. If I decide not to do the stream tomorrow, I will try to be back on Monday. For at least an hour or two. If you stream, I hope they go wonderful this weekend for you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I shall catch you all later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Carve the skyline with a name. Shimmer trails in open air. All the miles become a prayer. Hold the moment, let it last. Turn the presence into vast. Drop the drum to heart below. Then release and let it flow. Granite and glass ignite. Cities blooming, moving light. Granite and glass ignite.